See, the reason that we come to a pub and listen to a band that we might have heard 20 times before, a dozen times before, 100 times before, who cares? You see, what you come for is what happens here. There's something that happens only in the room as it's happening. And that's what
magic.
That's it. Magic. It's fucking magic. And that's what live rock and roll's about. You see, and if you miss that night, you don't get that.
It doesn't.
Because it only exists for that time.
That's right.
Boom. The band walks on stage. The band walks off stage. You go out with what happened here. You take it with you. And that's why.
That's the magic.
Yeah, it keeps you coming back. One of the things that's come out of mentioning those bands, the effect that we've had internationally, is it's something happens to bands here. Something has happened in our growth as far as our the way we've absorbed American music and made a stand on its own. I mean, I don't get sick of hearing it, but it's almost like, particularly with Americans, but we found it even in Europe, which is really, really pleasing. But you go to America,
where you have a massive fan base, especially Germany.
Well, yeah, especially Germany, but right through Europe. But the one thing they keep saying is the thing we love about Australian bands is they're so tough. And it's because it's the character of the people anyway. It's a tough country that breeds tough people. But to play, getting back to the durability of the character, not just the music. The music's one thing. If you're not playing the right kind of music the right way, the proper way, you'll be discarded pretty quickly. But it also says something about the spirit and the heart of the person playing it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It builds playing in this country, the touring that we're talking about, the pub culture, it breeds a very durable, surviving beast.
Yep.
So you relate to people of your own kind. So the reason I understand what they're doing and appreciate it so much is because I understand it. I know what it is. I don't have to think about it, I just feel it. Because it's the same thing that I do. So birds of a feather do indeed flock together.
Flock together, sorry.
Absolutely, yeah, both of those things. But you're attracted by things that you are or do, or that you are, attracted to. I mean, the kind of music that they play, a lot of our bands play. And I just looked at them and thought, well, nice, they did that well. Everyone plays the branch, like everyone plays, Bad for the Bone or whatever, and very few people do it well.
It's kind of got to be here, isn't it?
Oh, fuck yeah. If it's actually here, but it sort of gets you here on the way out. You know what I mean? It starts there and got to go through the orbit. But the thing about it is that the reason that there is successful, there is a durability about it, which is, see, I love anything that lasts. Anything that's put down, and if it stands the test of time, it means that your original belief in it is justified. Not that you think you have to be justified in any sense of, or any way, but it's nice to know. I was right, see?
Yeah.
So it's kind of that kind of feeling, and I, as many times as I've seen the boys play, it's about the songs. I love most of the songs, so the recognition of the lyric and that. But what I'm more interested in is the approach. It's the stance. It's that sort of like, this is it. This is the real deal. See, they already know that. They already know they're the real deal, so they don't have to sort of push it.
And they are the real deal.
Absolutely.
They're not bullshitting.
Absolutely. And they don't have to do anything to establish that credential. Because the credential's been there for 1,000 years.